Inside a brothel full of cross-dressing men, Delaney immediately recognized the East India Company's clerk.
Dear God.
The second Goulds laid eyes on Delaney, he was scared out of his wits and turned to run, but Delaney refused to let up and chased after him. He finally cornered the man inside a private room.
Spoken for, sir.
You haven't changed a bit, Carter.
Goulds had a fetish for cross-dressing, so Delaney used this secret to blackmail him into cooperating, threatening to expose him to the East India Company if he refused. Goulds was terrified that the leak of this secret would bring retaliation from the East India Company, but Delaney promised to keep him safe. In the process, Goulds also confessed that he had once been in love with Delaney.
You know, at the seminary, I was in love with you.
And there was I thinking that we were just brothers in arms.
But Delaney had no interest in hearing this irrelevant stuff. All he wanted was information that would be useful to him.
How fair is the split between the East India and the King?
Now, I am a little drunk for business.
Talk to me, for fuck's sake.
With his inside man planted at the East India Company, Delaney's trading company was officially up and running. He recruited a number of loyal followers and was determined to grow his father's former trading company into something bigger and stronger. But when Delaney returned home one day, he ran into a bit of a situation.
I have engaged the services of the best lawyer in London.
His father's widow had shown up unannounced. Lorna had already learned everything about Delaney from the king's secretary. The secretary wanted to back her in a lawsuit against Delaney to fight for the inheritance, especially that piece of land everyone was salivating over.
Piece of paper which you just burned also states that as Horace Delaney's widow, I also own half the trading post at Nooka Sound. And I believe Nooka is of value to you and to the king.
But Lorna said she had no interest in that land at all. Instead, she wanted Delaney to give her this house. Delaney knew Lorna was thinking too simplistically. Now that the crown had set its sights on her, they would never let this pawn go so easily.
Bryce! Bryce!
Do I fetch the pistol? No, make this woman a room up right now.
I'd like a river view.
Granted.